Breer is here as senior NFL reporter and lead content strategist for the MMQB. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Breer. The camp was going on there for the Patriots, and we've heard about Drake Maye.
Yep.
That he was a little whatever at the beginning, and then he became then he started very much impressing. What are you hearing about Drake Maye?
So first of all, I think one thing that's important to illustrate for people is how I think the media has been at 2 practices and they've had 5, I think is the number right now. So it's just a fraction that you're getting these reports from. I talked to a couple of people down there over the last, I'd say 24 hours or so about how it's going with Drake, and the feedback I've gotten is really good. His progress has been incremental, but he keeps getting better, and he's not taking steps back, which is big. What they found when he came in is that he had almost no footwork training. He'd almost never had it, which I thought was interesting. So it's really kind of a ground-up operation there. One of the interesting things that one of the guys down there said to me is you can see the talent when he puts it, there are plays where he puts it all together, where he ties his feet to his throwing motion to his to whatever the play call is. And when it's all synced up, it's wow, but it's just not consistent yet. So you're working ground up on that.
So in passing drills, they're working on everything, mechanics, footwork, addressing things that haven't been addressed before.
It's football jargon, but it's it's tying your feet to your arm.
Yep.
It's tying your feet. It's so your feet match up with, the direction you're throwing the ball and the rhythm of the play call, and it's playing on time. And, another thing is he hasn't taken snaps under center much in high school or in college. And so they're teaching him to take a snap from under center and to take drops.
I heard Zoe talking about a little bit about this yesterday, just in terms of you're not going to get too excited one way or the other when, these aren't even practices yet. These are essentially passing drills. But if there is progress and there are reasons to be optimistic, then I'm not going to ignore it either. Yeah. And if he is showing improvement from at least what they thought he was capable of or what he was going to be even at this early stage, I wonder if I wonder if they start thinking as early as now, Bert, I wonder what this is going to look like throughout the season.
So and I think that's you do see and the physical stuff I think is enticing. They see, the 3 things I think that are really encouraging that I heard about what they're seeing on the field is elite 3rd level accuracy, right? So elite deep accuracy. So he's able to get the ball down the field in a way that a lot of quarterbacks can't. So that's number 1. Number 2, they see him going through progression. So 1 to 2 to 3. You can see him doing that already. Now, it's very different doing it now than it is in a game, you know. But the fact that he's able to do it in a practice setting this early on is a good sign. And then the 3rd thing, which I think is really maybe the most important thing when it comes to potentially putting him on the field in the fall, is he's not panicking. They don't see him out of sorts when the picture gets jumbled on him, because that's going to happen with a rookie quarterback, right? Mm-hmm. So even when they're throwing something at him where he doesn't completely get, it just doesn't look clear to him yet, he's not going into some weird panic, And that's the sort of thing that gives you some confidence. Okay, if we put him out there and he has a bad play or 2, it's not going to all come undone. And I think that that's really the risk in putting a guy out there is if he has 0 footwork training and you are working from the ground up with him when it comes to that, what you'd be worried about is that you throw him out there and, there's the amount of reps that you need for something to really become natural. Does it all, if you throw him out there in a situation where all of a sudden he's got to improvise or, a lot of the bad habits can come back.
Right.
And so you want to make sure that the teaching that you're doing is creating a foundation that's going to be sustainable before you put him out there.
If you like that clip, and how could you not? Check out more videos from Toucher and Hardy here, point slightly up and to the left. For more Patriots analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. Point slightly down and to the left. And for the latest from the Sports Hub, download at 985thesportshub.com.